There's 6 people.
Yeah, I'm letting them in. Good morning.
Hey. Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Morning.
Morning. Good morning. Hey, Ashley, it shows you don't have a microphone by your name to be able to talk. So join the Pear Deck, joinpd.com, FAOCZ. I've been on Pear Deck as a student this morning, learning some new things about Pear Deck. So I was the person that put in joinpd.com and put in 5 letters and went through. So I know what it looks like here and now. So I got some new templates, but they're not on today's, but I was learning new stuff. Again, if you haven't joined yet, please do.
How many Naruto is again?
986. Around there.
Oh yeah, when Shippuden started, it was 482.
Not when Shippuden started. There's only 11. It's super long. And One Piece is even longer.
Right.
One Piece is the longest anime, longest ongoing anime known.
Hey guys, today's Fred's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, even longer.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Tell them what you got for your birthday.
What'd you get?
I'll show you guys.
Hey, if you look at Fred's video, he'll show you. Mazzy.
Is that a gaming?
Computer.
Yeah.
That's for gaming. That's cool.
Yeah, he's all ready to game there.
Oh, that's
Gaming laptop.
like you
Nice.
must have computer.
Hey, Fred, you remember that week last fall when I was telling you to do your work? And you said, I'm going to have no strike all week. And you didn't. And then this week I said, Fred, that's so cool. He says, well, there was a reason. Want to tell him what it was?
Yeah. I would not get, if I couldn't get on my PS4, he said I would not be able to.
Yeah.
If I got a strike.
Yeah. You had to have no strike to get on there.
Mm-hmm. But I'm glad I didn't get any that week.
Yeah, you didn't. Because you were tearing those strikes up before. And then none.
It's just difficult. It's not. I used to have a laptop, but now I have one.
That's nice.
Betty,
Looks nice.
What?
are you chewing gum?
Why do you ask?
Because we hear
Because
it.
you smack so hard.
And someone's
Wow.
blowing it like violently.
No, it's just this microphone. It's right next to my mouth.
Well,
It's super
Here.
annoying.
Yeah. You're breathing your mic super loud.
This is Yuri.
yeah, she's got on one of those
Hello.
gaming
it's my-
headsets.
It's my dad's.
It's legit.
He said I could borrow it.
Legit.
Good gosh.
Hey, Mr. P, do we have another gym kit today?
Not with the 6th grade, but we're going to do one in class.
Nice.
So we're doing Gimki instead of Kahoot.
I'm
Yeah.
going to do
we're gonna do a zombies versus humans.
Yes.
I'm gonna do my game kit today. I'm gonna do game kit today while my Fortnite downloads. Seems like a great idea.
Yeah,
Great
that'll work.
educational idea.
Yeah, you got to get that Fortnite time to download, right?
Yep.
Sniper's dead.
Or maybe I could just mute.
So I was going to say something. I don't know what it was. Oh, so you know how we had the tornado and then we had to move the entire room for 3 days. And that first day of quarantine, I went ahead and put all the stuff up on all the walls, like the student of the week board and I made all the strike things again, all new pockets for strikes, redid the whole thing, and then we didn't go back.
You gotta go. Yeah.
I spent hours recreating stuff for nothing.
Are they building our school during quarantine?
Yeah, the roof's done. The roof is finished, but they don't have all the HVAC units fixed. And all the ceiling tiles are out, and none of those are back yet. Not finished. All right, if you are not in the Pear Deck, I need you to go ahead and join in. Joinpd.com, FAOCZ.
They work very hard on One Piece. They're stupid. They still do it, right?
Yeah, they don't make money somehow.
Huh?
They don't make money somehow.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to give you about 15 seconds or so, and I'll start. Now, a bunch of you have not joined Pear Deck yet. I need you to join because you've got some questions to answer on there. Please. See, Lincoln, are you there? I'm just trying to see because your join thing has come up multiple times. I'm looking for you. Let's see. I don't see you. Can you all see Lincoln on there? Wait, was that him right there? Can you, hey, Lincoln, if you're there, can you hit the raise hand button so I can see it light up?
He's not here.
Okay, that's what I thought. I don't see it.
It kept going in and out for him.
Right, and then it showed up on here twice. Now he's back in the waiting room, so maybe he'll get in. Lincoln, are you there?
I guess it just like kicked him out or something.
Yeah, he's having problems getting in or something, I think. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start the slides. And so first slide is going to ask you to tell me what is filling your bucket today. So go ahead and draw on that slide. Remember, filling the bucket, getting 100%. So what's filling your bucket? That's positive. What might be draining your bucket? So I had, as I said, I had a Pear Deck lesson today and I found that. And I thought that's...
Mr. P, you mean like mentally how we're feeling?
Yep, emotionally, mentally, in any way.
Lyndon just asked to be let in the Zoom.
Yeah, I just clicked it in again. But I've done that like 6 times and it won't connect.
Okay.
See, it's still not connecting. Can someone text Lincoln and just tell him, keep trying, and I'm trying to get him in. I don't know what the holdup, what's causing him not to get in. All right, so I'm gonna hit this button here, and it shouldn't have any names there. And just look at some of what we saw. I would totally agree with that. My family, Dr. Parsons feels it, but it's I'm tired of being just in the house. Wonder who wrote that one. B-Day. All right, again, your names are not on here. Being tired can do it, yeah. Friends from school because they're in your neighborhood. Schoolwork, yeah, that'll do it. Pizza, a hole, okay, yeah. A hole would drain your bucket. All right. Not outside as much, yeah. The days it's sunny, I'm much better in a much better feeling mood than other days. Gonna get all my work done early. That's always filling. All right, quarantine draining it. I saw that for real. So those are the two new tricks I learned how to do is add that, but how to project your slides. All right, so let me undo that. All right, so, which is a game changer. Okay, so one more thing. So you should have a draggable clicker thing there to move your thumbs up, thumbs down. So you should put a dot near where you are on that. Now, normally that would be if you understand or not, but you can just say on whatever reason. Because you understood or because, well, you didn't like it, that you have to do it. But it's part of it. All right, so now I'm going to show you that screen. It's amazing what you learn when you let somebody talk to you about it. Okay, so there's the screen to show where most of us are on the homework. I mean, if you think about it, it's not that much to do. It doesn't take that long to finish, right? All right, so next slide. All right, now on here, you should have another draggable slide. Let me quickly remind you what's on this page. So I've color coded. This has nothing to do with the lesson I learned. I just did this already. So I've made an arrow in red to represent the front and the matching back of the box, and that it has an area of 6 by 8. Then I have also given you a blue arrow to show you the sides, which are 5 by 6, and the top and bottom in green, 5 by 8. Will you go ahead and you should have a red dot, a blue dot, and a green dot. Will you put the dots on the corresponding other side that matches the ones I have the arrows to? So I've got a blue arrow to one of the sides, put the blue dot on the other side. I've got the front in a red, put the back in a red dot. And then I've got the top. Actually, I've got the bottom in the arrow green, so give me the green dot for the top. Hey, Dr. Parsons, come and look at this. So when I show you the slide, everybody should be in about the same place with their dots. So again, you want the red dot to be where the other corresponding wall is to that one. And let me pull up my annotation stuff. All right. So we got a red arrow that should go, your red dot should go right there, correct? All right. And your green dot should go right there. And then your blue dot.
Wait, Mr. P, the red one should go on the bottom one.
Yes. Sorry. Let me undo. Clear my drawings. Okay. So the red dot should go over here. Thank you. And the green dot should go right here. And the blue dot should go right here. Correct. So let's see what you all said by sharing the screen. Here it is. And if you are not there, if you can move there. See how all those dots are all coming together. Somebody move your little blue dot over. And somebody needs to move a green and a red dot. All right. So, yep, that's correct. I got to let somebody in over here. Bless his heart, Lincoln's having problems getting in. Somebody text, there you are. Lincoln, are you there?
Yeah, now it works.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know what the
No,
problem
it's fine.
Okay.
It just wouldn't work for me for some
Yeah, I
reason.
know, because I've hit you. I've hit your button like multiple times.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so there was, as I said, the net. So we're going to do a little more with that net. So on the next slide, here it is again. And if you will please give me the surface area now of the total rectangular prism. So you can just write it anywhere on your slide. So remember, I gave you one of the faces and you put the dot on the matching one, remembering that there are two of each one, right? When you're calculating your surface area. So a lot of you are doing what my hope you would do is you're actually literally writing the surface areas in each of the little boxes, and then you can add them all up. So let me give you just another moment or so, if you haven't already done that. All right, I'm going to project. And again, no names are on there. All right, so here we have in red that the front and back are 48 and 48, which is a total of 96. And that we have the sides being 30 and 30, which is a total of 60 in all on that. And then we've got a top and bottom that are both 40 and 40. So would this 30 actually be a 60? So we'll scroll on down a little bit. Okay, this person says 236. Again, we don't know who it is, but is there something in their green response there that we would need to change? Would we not need to say that's square inches? Because we're not doing volume. We're just doing the surface area of all the faces, right? All right. Let's look here. Again, yep. And we know this was Kiwis unless somebody's impersonating Kiwi there. So 48 and 48, 30 and 30, and 45 and 45. But that's actually 40 and 40, right? Which will make that 236. Now, here's the thing, Kiwi. You made a simple math error. Would I still give you credit for this problem? Yes, because it's not about, you understand totally what to do. You just made a little simple mistake right there, putting 45 instead of 40. So you totally understand. So that would be, no, change that to a smiley face, dude. Look at him. All right. So here we got another marking and 236. So yeah. All right. So moving on to the next one. Okay, and the answer was 236. You don't need to write anything. I put the answers today so I would remember what they are. Okay, so you probably can tell what I want you to do on this draggable. Would you please put the red box where the sides are, and would you put the yellow shaded boxes in the top and the base? And on the red box, you can't put 3, so you can just pick one of the 3 sides that work. It'll be too late. Okay, it's fine. All right, let's show the screen and see what we got. And as you can see, we got everybody putting the base and the top in the right spot and putting the sides where the sides go. So great job. All right, moving on to the next one. So now we've got another net, well, the same net, but now I've given you the height of the triangle and its base, and I've given you the measurements of the sides. Will you go ahead and give me the surface area of the total thing? And there's one other question to answer. What would be those 2 sides of the triangle that I didn't need for the computation? Could you use what you have to tell me what those are? Well, they have a draggable, and you can literally drag the corresponding places to the net. They just did. Do I have a volunteer that in a moment would tell us what the surface area of the whole triangular prism is?
I'll do it.
Thank you. Let's wait about 15 seconds to give everybody a chance that hasn't. All right, you ready? Thank you. Okay, go ahead. Who was going to talk? Are you muted? Who was it that was going to answer? I didn't recognize the voice.
It was me.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, what I did was 5 times 4 is 20. And then usually you would have to do divided by 2, but you would just have to multiply it by 2 again. So I just
Wait. Why?
because you have to do 2 of the triangles. So,
Because there's one here and here. Yeah, the top end of it.
20. And then I did 5 times 5 is 25 times 3 is 75. So then I did 20 plus 75, which was 95, and then I put 95.
Okay, and what did you happen to say was the 2 other sides? Let me point to what I'm talking about. So then we know the height of this triangle was a 4, but then what about this and this that I didn't give you? Can you get what they are though from the rest of the net?
Yeah, it would be 5. Can I use an annotation tool to show why?
Yes, please do.
Because
I'll clear mine out.
okay, this and this would become connected when you fold it, and it would be the same.
Exactly right. Because of the fact that you know that that side piece will go up and actually tape into that other triangle piece, then you know they're the same. So that's exactly right. Okay, so let's look at the answer and see what it was. And she was right, 75, because 25, 25, 25 plus 10 and 10 is 20 for the triangles, 95 total. That is correct. All right, next one. All right, so here you have a triangle, and it has a height of 4 and a base of 5 again, but it's a taller prism this time, right? As a minute ago, it was a 5 by 5. Now it's a 10 by 5. So what is the surface area of this one? Angelo, would you be willing to talk about this one in just a moment? Fred, would you be willing to talk about this? I didn't get a hold of Angelo.
I can.
Not.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, did
It's
Angelo just say he would?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Angelo. Anytime you want to talk, you may. So you got a triangle and it's 4 by 5, right?
Yeah.
So it's 10, but there's 2 of them, so that makes 20 total for that. All right. And you've got, hey, Permita, where did you find that arrow that's fat like that? In the stamps? No.
All I did was see the annotation tools and it said arrow.
Oh, I don't have that. Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, that's that. Okay. So, Angelo, this, no, that's not it. That doesn't work. It doesn't, okay, that, I don't know. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, oh, I see what it is. Okay. So, Angelo, this is 4 times 5. Agree? Which is 10,
Yes.
10, 20. Okay. So then how did you get this side and this side and this side? What did you do to do those? Did you do 10 times 5?
Yeah.
And that's 50?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So in this one is 50. And what's in this one?
50.
Okay. And then here is also 50. And then so that's 150 plus 20. So a total of 170.
Yeah.
Okay. And then could you tell us then what is the side of the triangle that we didn't need? We didn't need it for it, but what would this actual measure right here be?
But if
That
the
literal.
4 because it's the same thing on the other side.
Okay, so this height would be 4. That's correct. But what would this side that I don't need be?
10. It'll be 10 because there's 2 5s.
Okay, so there's a 5 here and a 5 here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there'd be a 5 here on this side and a 5 over here on this side that I didn't need for the calculation, but I know what they are because of the 5 over here that we know would connect to that, right? Okay. So I'm going to show you a couple of the responses on the screen. So this person wrote in the 50s, just like we said. Let me scroll this one down right here. It's not moving on that. Okay, it's not moving on that, so I'll move on. All right, so back one. Okay, so yeah, it was 170. All right, now this one also not hard. Go ahead and is this one a draw or a type?
It's type.
Okay, will you type your answer in? Because my part of that's hidden that I can't see. Let me move this a different way. That's better. So, this one has the triangle height of 3 and 4. And that the walls, now here's the thing, the walls aren't all the same now, are they? Or are they? Yep, they're all still the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, they're still the same. So we got 3 of these, which is here. And then this is here. Chloe, would you care to talk about this one in just a moment?
Sure. I guess so.
Thank you. I'll let you start whenever you want. Most people are
Okay. Hold on. Let me get in my room.
Yeah, annotate. That'd be great. I'll clear mine out.
Oh, wait. I'm supposed to annotate this?
You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
I thought you said you were going.
So,
No, you don't have to.
no, I said I was going into my room because it was too noisy downstairs.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay, so we have 3 4 times 6s, which equals 24, and then 24 times 3 equals 72.
Mhm.
And then 4 times 3 times 2 equals 24, and 72 plus 24 equals 96.
All right. So you're saying a total of 96.
Yeah.
So what were in the triangles each? 12s.
Yeah, 12. And then I did
Okay.
that times 2.
Yeah. You got 2 of those, and 24 times 3. So most of you are saying the same thing, and the correct answer is that you got 72 and you got 12 more. Exactly. Will you color code for me the line that we don't know the measure, but we do actually know the measure? Would you color code a triangle line that we don't know because it didn't tell us, but we actually do know from other things on the net? So just mark on the triangle what they didn't tell us the measure of, but we can get it from another place. So this person said those 2 are the ones we don't know, and then the matching went up there. So did that person. Could somebody tell me by marking now, where is the line that tells us what those missing ones are?
I can say.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the lines are where, well, the lines are at the other triangle.
Uh-huh.
And
So,
so like they're worth the same. So it would be 3 and 4 as well.
okay, so this line and this line I don't know, but I know that this line matches it, right?
Yes.
Line that's right here.
Yes.
Well, I know that it's 4 because it says it's 4 down here, right? So that means
Mhm.
these are also 4, right?
Mhm.
But those were not needed in the triangle because I need the height, and the height is a perpendicular line for 3. That's correct. All right, one more. Next one. Number 5. And let's see here. This one is harder because it's a right triangle. All the other triangles we've been using were either isosceles or equilaterals, right? Meaning they all had the same side measured, or the 2 measured different from the base. But now all 3 sides are different. So what's that going to do? That's going to make all 3 of the rectangles different, right? Agreeable on that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that means this is going to be different from this in area and different from this. They're all 3 different. So it just makes you have to do 3 separate multiplications there, right? And I've listed them for you over here. So go ahead and come up with the surface area for this one, please.
24.
let Izzy in. Hang on just a second. Melis, do you mind to talk about this one for us? Please.
Okay.
All right. Anytime you're ready.
All right. So the triangles are 4x3
Uh-huh.
in height and length, which but you have to split it in half so it's a triangle.
Yep.
So you can just multiply one of them, and that'll be for both of them.
Yep.
So that would be 12.
Okay.
And then the side that's 3 times 8 would be 24.
Okay. Wait, which one? This?
The side that's the blue
Yeah,
one.
the blue is 24. Okay. What about the red?
The red one is 32.
Okay. And what about the green?
The green one's 40.
Why is the green one 40?
Because wait, hold on. Yeah, because it's
It is.
5 times 8.
Yeah, because it's 5 times 8. All right. And then all that added together, what do you get?
Altogether, that would be, wait, okay, yeah. That would be 108. Yeah, 108.
108 is correct. And as you can see on the next slide, I pre-wrote those in beforehand to show you that yes, the two triangles are a total of 12, 6 and 6. Then the three sides, you've got a 24, you've got a 32, and you've got a 40. You add all that together, and that's your total, okay? And I'm gonna move to the last thing right here. All right, so on here, again, really quickly, you've got two sides that are the same and one side that's different, right? So if you'll quickly get the surface area for this one, and then we will be bounced out before I can talk about it. But if you'll go ahead and answer that one, and while you're answering that, submit it, and then I will be starting up the GimKit zombies. Join back over on that, and I'll send you out the code and the Zoom. Again, this Zoom will cut off in about 10 seconds. So see you over on the GimKit in just a minute.